Hello everyone, this is King Retro 11 and welcome back to my final weekly rant ramble discussion video of the week, probably. And I'm only saying this because if you have checked on my weekly update news video, my latest one anyways, and you found another topic in it that you would like me to discuss about, you can tell me in the comments down below and I'll probably make a video on that as well. But of course, for this probable final weekly rant ramble topic of the week, I'll be discussing to you the fact that Rockstar has acquired Video Games Deluxe and renamed them to Rockstar Australia. Now, of course, beyond my weekly update news video that you can find in the description, if you wish to check out my latest weekly update video for GTL's weekly update from March 4th to 12th, you can also find a link of that in the description below as well. If you'd like to check out these other videos that I've already made a video on above this topic that I'm going to discuss too, the links of those will be in the description below as well. And of course, as always, any sources of information that I've used to provide to you in this video will be put in the description below as well. Now, without further ado, let me discuss to you the fact that Rockstar has acquired VGD and renamed them to Rockstar Australia. Now, how I came across this information was actually pretty simple, to be honest. First of all, I always check a Discord server where someone has shared this information from Wario64, stating Rockstar Games to acquire Video Games Deluxe, which worked on LA Noire re-release, LA Noire, the VR case files, GTA Trilogy Defective Edition upgrades, and it will be renamed as Rockstar Australia. Now, this post makes a direct link to their source of information from a website called businesswire.com. which is relatively the same exact link that was used by this user, in which this user was actually reposted by Tez2 on Twitter. Now, don't get confused as much as I was when they said Rockstar Games is to acquire it, because that was confusing me whether they were actually in a discussion or not, whether it was going to happen or not. But it actually did, as you can see in this link where it was stated, New York Business Wire, Rockstar Games is proud to announce the acquisition of Video Games Deluxe, the Sydney-based development studio. The studio will be renamed Rockstar Australia. And Rockstar Games' head of publishing stated the following: after working together closely over many years, we are excited to have Video Games Deluxe join the team as Rockstar Australia. Now, of course, I will also uniquely provide the web link to this document that was written, very short and simple, but for the purpose of this video, I'm not really going to go over word for word, but if you want to read it for yourself, you can find the link of that in the description for those who are interested. But stated by another user, Shinobi602 on Twitter, they have stated LA Noire boss Brendan McNamara is back with Rockstar as head of the newly acquired and rebranded studio Rockstar Australia, provided in this link provided Eurogamer.net. Rockstar announced today it had bought McNamara's Sydney-based developer Video Games Deluxe following a decade of close collaboration on various Rockstar re-releases. It was Video Games Deluxe, now renamed Rockstar Australia, that swooped in to update the recent GTA Trilogy port, following earlier work by another studio that was widely criticized for its poor performance. Of course, they don't want to directly state the name of this studio, but of course, as you may know from me, I am not shy to admit this. Of course, beyond the fact that they've also stated Video Games Deluxe also worked with Rockstar on the 2017 re-release of LA Noire, as well as the game's VR case files version, they have stated quite a bit of other stuff on this web link as well. But if you want to check that out, of course, I'll provide the link of this document, I guess, if I want to call it, in the description below. But the reason why I really want to save on reading time is because I want to go through Rockstar Intel's POV on what they have stated on this behalf. Rockstar Games have announced their acquisition of game development studio Video Games Deluxe for an undisclosed fee. In a press release shared on Tuesday, Rockstar Games stated they were proud to acquire Sydney-based Video Games Deluxe. This latest member of the Rockstar Games family will be renamed Rockstar Australia. Renaming of a studio with its location has always happened under Rockstar. A recent example was the purchase of motion capture specialists Standard Deviation. We reported how they became Rockstar LA. Founded by LA Noire developers, Video Games Deluxe is best known for their work with Rockstar on a number of ported titles. These include the re-release of LA Noire plus its The VR case files, and the recent improvements made to the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. Their work on the mobile and newly patched console and PC versions have been highly regarded after previous studios' attempt caused major controversy. Grove Street Games. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Back in July last year, Video Games Deluxe said they were working exclusively on projects for Rockstar after a musician shared unreleased music for cut content from the detective game. Since then, they went on to patch the GTA Trilogy for PC and consoles, though nothing else has been revealed. Rockstar Games' head of publishing, Jennifer Colby, said in a press release, after working together closely over many years, we are excited to have Video Games Deluxe join the team as Rockstar Australia. Rockstar Games' relationship with the Video Games Deluxe team began with founder Brendan McNamara's former studio, Team Bondi, and the creation of the critically acclaimed and groundbreaking detective thriller LA Noire. Meanwhile, Video Games Deluxe founder Brendan McNamara, who also founded LA Noire studio Team Bondi, had this to say: "It's been an honor to work closely with Rockstar Games this past decade. We are thrilled to be a part of Rockstar Games and to continue our efforts to make the best games possible." Now, obviously, all of this may sound like good news from an outside perspective, but there's always this one feeling I have in the back of my back, I guess. Although primarily developed from the recent stories happening between Rockstar and 5M with their acquisition. So my gut feeling may not be entirely, let's say, true to itself, but knowing Rockstar, in case you may not know Rockstar enough compared to as much as I do, I feel like something may go wrong or something has happened, whether or not it's the fact that this acquisition shouldn't have happened to begin with, or even if it did, and because both parties feel like honored to like work together over the past decade to help each other. I'm having this feeling that now that Video Games Deluxe is owned by Rockstar, now they have to work under Rockstar's management and not Video Games Deluxe's management, since now they're Rockstar Australia. And knowing Rockstar with how the fuck long it's taking GTA 6 to release, I'm skeptical that Rockstar's management may not be as efficiently suitable for Rockstar Australia's studio, their developers, their team, their resources. Because honestly, if Rockstar truly cared, they would have done as much efficient work on GTA 6 as possible, worked on a few bug fixes here and there with all the resources that they're making and having and creating in between here and there. I'm still shocked that it's still taking this long for GTA 6 to release. Now, of course, I'm always gonna be criticized and told that, oh well, I would rather the game to like, you know, come out like much later and be perfect than like be a messy bugged release like within like 4 years of its release from GTA 5 or something. Yeah, I understand that, but we're talking about Rockstar here. They're taking their sweet time. I'm saying like they're dragging it on. I mean, look at GTA Online. They're putting so much more content and effort into GTA Online for the purpose of trying to milk a dead cow for more microtransactions, more than they actually deserve, especially with the release of GTA Plus. And so with all that put together, I'm just worried for what could happen with these developers, that they may not be used to lazy management, but we'll see what happens in the future. In the end though, that's all I really wanted to say in this video. Hope you guys did enjoy, found this informative, and if you did, like and subscribe, and of course have yourselves a great day.